Hello everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners, and today I wanted to talk about how the Firestone mech could get introduced in Season 13, or how it will be introduced in the episodes when they first use it. Now there's two scenarios for how this could happen, but both involve the ninja using their power, and if the ninja go into a board game, then I'm thinking it should be like Prime Empire, where the game doesn't let them use their powers. But there's a pretty good chance they can use their powers, because what are the chances of Cole and Kai finding a Firestone mech in the game? Like, what are the chances of a mech corresponding to their exact elemental powers in the game? It's almost zero. So I'm thinking they're probably going to have their powers, and that's why both of these scenarios kind of work. So the first scenario is Cole and Kai find half of the mech, which is the red side, and I'm thinking the red side is the part they find, because the red side looks less elemental and more like a mech. It doesn't look like it's made out of fire. So Cole would probably come in and pitch in his boulders and try to mash them together to make somewhat of another side to that mech, and then Cole and Kai would pilot that, and Kai can probably power it up with some fire. The second scenario is where they're cornered by trolls, goblins, and skull sorcerers, and Cole and Kai combine their powers to come together and make this awesome Firestone mech. And I think that would be a pretty cool action sequence, and probably one of the coolest mech making sequences, and probably the only mech making sequence with elemental powers. And this would work because they don't have to worry about how this might affect the rest of the seasons, like Elemental Dragons and Airjitsu, because the problem with Elemental Dragons and Airjitsu was that they were overpowered, and they were kind of taking away from the plot of other seasons. But for this, they could probably only use the Firestone elemental mech concept for one season, because they could easily explain how it only works in the game, and they can forget about it the next season. They don't have to magically make a reason up for why they can't use elemental mechs anymore. So that's my theory on how the Firestone mech could be an elemental mech, and how it might get introduced in the show for season 13. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.